the richness within omni-consciousness, to recognize the celebration of presence in every breath and how lucky we are to live a sacred life, to be conscious. And regardless if we get pulled out at times within the rising that comes to come home, to be transcended, to burp up out of our systems, to be kissed by our light of consciousness, we can still recognize the omnipresence within us, the sweet, sweet nectar of the silence, the omnisynchronicity that plays within the divine orchestration of everyday life, that ebb and flow, and so beyond the mind's comprehension of the capacity that omni-consciousness can have life dancing within the synchronicity, within the purity. How we are led in a chain of events, the timing of meetings, and the celebration of when we meet a beloved that we have met before in sacred play. We naturally drop into we have never been apart, for actually we have not ever been apart, regardless of our physical energetics. What we are temporarily housed in is on this side of the planet or the other, and wherever the meeting, from incarnations of before, we all recognize we can meet beings that we are just naturally, intimately connected, just like that. The invitation is to speak and share from your knowing. There still appears such hesitation to speak from your sacred knowing, not coloured by the mind or the patterns or the identified self in play, humbled in your knowing. Share what you really know, for it's here the breath of the sacred has an opportunity of fresh breath, and your knowing has an opportunity of ever expansion, the play it's designed to be. To be aware of the hesitation and check in who is hesitating with loving energetics. Let it land in the sacred heart and then rise and share your knowing, your grace, your love in being, in the ordinary, in the simplicity, the celebration of life, celebration knowing we are that life, and we are one. We are omni-consciousness. Where do you choose to live your life from? Your core of being, your mind, your patterns, your conditioning, your ancestors' flavour within your system. Choose wisely. Choose open heart, presence. Iche.